I know, damn it. Fish on! Woohoo! That's good. Welcome to Custom Kayaks by Pinoy Pish. Let's see what we got today. Check it out. Welcome to another episode of Custom Kayaks by Pinoy Pish. Today I'm going to go ahead and install my Garmin Striker 4 fish finder. Been sitting on it for a while, just waiting for some pieces to come in, and finally got them all here. Headed out to Lake Comanche this weekend, so I'm going to go ahead and be able to test it out, make sure it's working the way it is, or the way it should. It's probably going to be a two-part series. Again, I just want to get it set up. I'm going to put the transducer inside the hull, and just want to be sure that's working before I start drilling holes for the wires. So again, this weekend at Lake Comanche would be a great test. All right, so let's see what the Magic Kayak has got for us today. All right, we got our Garmin Striker 4. Got the Railblazer side port. Railblazer boomstick. Railblazer extender if needed. Nuts and bolts. .12 volt 9 amp battery. Electrical connectors. Wire cutters. Voltmeter. Pounded duck seal. And it looks like that's it. Let's get started. Quick shout out to the best malt liquor in the United States of America, Old English. Now let's get started. Alright, first let's go ahead and test the battery. Make sure we got the correct voltage. Use my little handy dandy old school Radio Shack multimeter. Put it on DC. Alright, voltage looks good. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, Garmin Striker 4. Alright, looks like we got some instructions. Psst, whatever. Alright, we got the mount. I believe these are some cables for the transducer. Power. Transducer itself. I'm gonna baby that bad boy. And then the Garmin. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm looking at. So after testing and messing around trying to figure out exactly where I wanted to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and put the side port right here. Like I said, after testing various positions, this is the best spot. It's close enough for me to see the fish finder, but most important, it's far enough, excuse the oldie, far enough away that I can paddle without it really affecting my stroke. So I'm hoping this works the way it does. If not, I'm gonna have some extra holes in the kayak that hopefully I can plug up, but I think I can work with it. All right, notice my hands were a little ashy, so decided to put some lotion on so it doesn't look as bad, but had to let it dry off for a little bit and ready to go. I don't have a marker deep enough to mark these holes to kind of just mark a spot before I can pre-drill, so I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Hopefully this works out as planned. Here we go. Green blood. Now I'm thinking, I think I'm going to bolt this first before I drill the next hole. Make sure that they're squared out. Alright, well, hoping the camera below can see what's happening. But I'm going to go ahead and mount my side port first. One bolt, one washer, one screw. Let's see what this looks like. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Well, don't want it too tight. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see if I can find this bolt and get it all set up. Oh, there we go. Cake. It'd help if I was going the right way. All right. Make sure it's somewhat leveled. All right, looks good. Come back to me, babe. Come back to me. Well, hello, my friends. Ah, should have figured out size nut first before I put this in. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Nicely sealed. Alright, let's see what it looks like. I hope this works. So that looks pretty good. Fish finder mount right here. Additional camera in the back if I needed. There you go. Out of the way. What's nice, if it is in the way, I can easily unlock, pull it out, put it down, put it in, lock it back, and then go. Sweet. Alright, so next step is this duct seal. I don't know if you guys could read that, but it seals conduit openings against drafts, dust, moisture, and noise. Non-hardening. I guess that's the key point. Here's to metal, wood, plastic, perfect, rubber, and painted surfaces. Non-toxic, non-staining. That's great. I didn't do any research on this, so I wasn't sure if I should be handling this with gloves or not. Alright, so instructions are to take half of this, doesn't smell bad. Right. Take half of it, roll it into a ball, and then flatten it to about 1 inch thick. Eesh, sticky. But they say the secret is to make sure there's no air holes. So, as you can see, there's tons of air holes right now. So, I guess I'll be doing this for a little while. Alright, this looks as good as it's going to get. Let me go ahead and find my transducer, and hopefully I can get it in a nice spot, and it works as it should. Alright, so plan is plop it somewhere right here, smush it down to about 1 inch thick, grab the transducer, drop it in this way, stick it in about 1/2 inch, and make sure it's level. It's gonna be kind of difficult, but I think I can figure it out. Alright, here goes. Guess if I mess up, I still have an extra 1/2 pound. Squeeze! This stuff is so sticky. It's so hard to see. Okay, that should be good. Open that light. Can't see the side. No air. And level. No. Woo. Well, this is the reason why I don't want to drill any extra holes, because I do want to make sure this works as it does. Alright, now remember how I said I wanted to do a two-part series. Again, the reason why is originally I'm going to put the battery somewhere in the hole. And in order to do that, I got to drill a hole somewhere around here to plug in the power and the transducer cable. So for now, I'm just going to run the transducer cable through the hole, up through the latch, and into the fish finder for now. And everything works as supposed, or if everything works the way it's supposed to, then I am golden. If not, I might have to spend money for a transducer mount that goes on the side of the kayak. Through the hatch. Do need to get these replaced. Oh wow, super clean. I'm hoping this doesn't crimp the wire too bad. I doubt it. But let's see how much wire we need. Ooh, up that way. Cool. That part's done. Alright, next thing is to actually get the Garmin mount out and try to figure out a good spot for it. I'm kind of struggling with this one. Just because it may be in some kind of an angle, which is fine. I mean, it's not going to bother me too much as long as I can see what's happening on the fish finder. And what's nice, it's you can rotate it, so it's not going to be bad. So far, looks like this can work. Again, I do want to leave some space for a camera that I can mount here, which means that this would have to stick out a little more than I would like, but I have to strategically figure out where to put these bolts. What makes it difficult is there's a cross underneath, so it can't just go like this. It has to be in some sort of an angle. Alright. Oh shit, no, one thing I didn't figure out. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't want to tighten it too tight yet. Gotta make the adjustments. Oh yeah, that's the wrong screw. That's the big George screw. This is the regular screw. Cool. That looks like a winner. Chicken dinner. I think that works. All right. Now let's get some power to this bad boy. Thinking these are 16 gauge wire, but I am not sure. But I think that's what they said. Crimp that bad boy. That looks good. Oops. Check out the positive and then the negative. Oh, and if you're wondering how I was gonna protect my battery, good old Ziploc bag. And seal it up with some electric tape. Cut a couple slits in here. Pop these in this way, Throw some electrical tape over that. Waterproof battery, baby. Let's plug this bad boy into the power. Let's give it a test run. It's alive. Alright, let's go to settings, system. Let's check out the simulator on. Kind of want split. Check out traditional. Look at all that fish. Look at the bait fish. That gotta be a 10-pound freaking bass right there. Got some little fishies floating around. Looks good. Alright, super stoked. So hoping with the way I put the transducer in with that duck seal, I can get some images close to this. At least, you know, give me an idea where fish is, how deep the water is. And if all works well, like I said, I'll set up a second video where I actually mount the battery, throw it in the hole, get some wiring done, get some quick release clips for the batteries so that I can easily take the fish finder, you know, in and out of the kayak when I'm ready to roll. Alright, well, hope this helps somebody. It took a little longer than I thought it would, but definitely a lot of fun. Cheers. Till next time. Hey, it works! Yeah! I love you. I love you.